Yeah, good morning lads, welcome to Sludge Worlds. My name is Alex and today I have the next Warhammer 40K miniature in my hands, and this time I'm talking about the Chaos Space Marines Traitor Enforcer. Yeah! There are two miniatures inside and I think I will make some kind of small tiny diorama where both characters find place on. But as you already know, talk is cheap, so let's get right into it.
aftershell scream. Planets fracture, warp tide rises, souls it captures. Eyes of the warp, blacker than sin. Heresy burns where the faithful have been. They look lost, drip, ignorant spite. Tear through the veil, corrupt the night. Glory to corn, or rot with Nurgle. Chaos eternal, stars turn fertile. Stars turn fertile. No, no.
gods, no masters, just the void's embrace. The stars are bleeding and I crave the taste. I am the enforcer, I bring the decay. Kneel in the shadow or be swept away. Your screams, they echo like prayers to the dark. I am the hammer, I leave my mark. Marching through ruins where hope once dwelt. A choir of agony where angels fell. Chains of betrayal, they bind me tight, but I wield them now in eternal night. Faith is a weapon, lies are a shield. Kneel to the traitor or be revealed. I am the enforcer, I bring the decay. Kneel in the shadow or be swept away. Your screams, they echo like prayers to the dark. I am the hammer, I leave my mark. The galaxy burns, yet I feel no regret. A storm in my chest, a soul in debt. Their whispers guide me, their hunger feeds on the chaos of men, on the void's decrees.
Yeah, and by the way, if you like my stuff and want to stay up to date in the future, it would be really nice if you hit the subscribe button down below. Big thanks for your support, lads, and now let's move on.
in the fog, a shadow on the march. Crimson soaked hands, tearing worlds apart. Chains wrapped tight, wrists bound with spite. A beast uncaged, dragging war through the night. Steel jaws clenched, breath reeks of decay. Blades hum low, singing death in my sway. Teeth grind rhythm, the ground cracks and quakes. I don't leave foes, just echoes, just mistakes.
Eyes red, blood fed, hunger never dies. Traitor's oath whispered under blackened skies.
Traitor all grin, hammer in my grip. Close combat, skulls crack, bones split. Traitor all grin, betrayal runs deep. A nightmare awake, no soul left to keep.
Footsteps, thunder dooms him in the dirt.
Every swing shatters, every strike hurts. Flesh to pulp, armor peeled like bark. A brutal symphony conducted in the dark. Echoes of my rage carved past through the void.
Death's in void, your flesh is destroyed. Loyalty's a leash, I chewed it to dust. Now I feast on vengeance and blood I trust.
Chaos claws gripping black void, kiss the throne. Armor screams murder, blood rivers carved in bone. Heresy whispers drown in molten breath. Warp torn and force are baptized in death. Fangs of the warp, my veins drip plague. Empires crumble, soul steel blades. A hymn of heresy, echoing doom. Galaxies quake when I enter the room. Traitor's wrath, burn it all to ash. Skulls for the throne, my hammer gonna smash. Chaos calls, no turning back. The void is home, under red skies, crack, crack. Under red skies, crack, crack. Spine snaps, symphony screams, paint the air. Loyalty's a corpse, betrayal laid bare. I am the storm, void thunders roar. Chains of the Imperium shattered on the floor. Flames in my chest, dark gods in my ear. Purge the weak, bring galaxies to fear. Warp fire veins, crimson tides rise. Chaos unfurls beneath shattered skies. Tides of torment, planets drown in screams. A godless hymn, a heretic's dream. Sanctuaries burn, faith turns to dust. Only the warp, only chaos to trust. in the void of screams. Blood slick chains unraveling the darkest dreams. Skulls stacked high, throne of bone. Whispers in the shadows, they're never alone. Hollow laughter, acid on the tongue. Chaos scripture sung from a rotting lung. Pulse of the bass like a war drum pounding. In the fog of war, sanity's ungrounding. Chaos enforcer, march to the slaughter. Breaker of minds in the soul's dark border. Chaos enforcer, flesh turned to ash. Kneel to the terror, feel the whiplash. Sigils carved deep, bleeding molten red. Puppets on the strings, dancing with the dead. Spikes on the armor, gnashing teeth of hate. Every scream fuels the fire, it's too late. Reality twists, the abyss is grinning. There's no escape once the madness is spinning. Eyes like black holes, they devour the